Alright, so I just wanted to give a quick mention to a really cool application that's come out from Grant Adam called FolderGit. So what this is, it's kind of like an upgrade from the old Folder Express, which I and a lot of other people used quite a lot, just to kind of navigate directories very easily. And the way it works is like this is the editor for it. So you just load this up, and there's a lot of ways to do it. But let's say that I accessed a lot of my video capture quite a lot. What I could do is just drag the directory into the editor here, and it captures the directory. And it's got the name of it, the path of it, and everything. And let's say on top of that I had another directory I need to get to. I could do the same thing. I could add current path to FolderGit, and as long as I don't have the editor open at the time, I guess, so it refreshes, we can see it's added in here too. Now the thing is that it really comes into use when you have like a lot of really big directories. So let's say you're working on one or two projects very consistently that are on like P drive, my project slash 3D slash max slash shot slash effects. You got to go to that directory a lot. You can just quickly add that in, and then it's added. And then of course you got one for renders, and then you got one for composites and everything else. Like after a while it becomes quite tedious, but this way it bookmarks everything. And what happens then is, and the whole point of this is that afterwards, whenever I right click, I can go FolderGit and go to the directory that I want to go to. So for instance, I'll close all my windows down. Then in here I can just right click and choose the directory I want to go to, and it instantly takes me to that directory. So this is really useful just because it means I can quickly bookmark my directories. Grant's gone and added a lot more features into it though, to allow it to be a lot more dynamic, and I might look at doing a tutorial or something explaining a lot more of the advanced features of it at a later date. But for the time being, like having to right click, copy directory, and then paste it wherever I want to go. All my recent directories, so if I'm going to a few quite consistently, but like it's just a very quick way to navigate. And by being able to drag it in here or right click and add it in, there's a few ways to go about adding directories. And of course here I can rename them to my capture directory. Just double click my poster fgit location. So you can quickly customize it. You can tell it to start up right away. You can do a lot more in here. There's also a lot of help for it too, but it's just like, for me, I just found that this is like a very simple to use application, and even outside of 3D I think that this is be a very useful application even for people who aren't in production. So for me it's just been a really cool tool to be able to get access to. Now if you go to rpmanager.com, and again, RP Manager, another really useful Max tool that Grant's written, you can download it here. There's also a wiki on it. I think my hotel's connection's a bit slow. And yeah, so it's got like all the information on how to get to work and how to adjust it all. Very simple. And the pricing, and again, I'm not plugging it for any other reason other than I just think that everyone else will probably find this useful. But yeah, you can buy a license of it, or a site license for everyone in the studio. And yeah, so I just figured I'd mention this really quickly, rpmanager/FolderGit, GIT, as yeah, this is just an absolute lifesaver.